We are not financial professionals.
Do not listen to what we were about to say.
I think if anybody's been on the job hunt for longer than 2 weeks, has run into some job posting that they thought sounds just slightly too good to be true, chances are that's a scam.
This is pretty unbelievable. A Japanese city received 21 gold bars with instructions. Fix your water pipes.
Whoa.
Yes.
What? He has a sandwich shop in Sandwich, Massachusetts. Welcome to the FUNancial Podcast, the only banking show that isn't a complete snooze fest.
Me. Sit down with Sharefax and Cincinnati's most fascinating people. Presented by Sharefax Credit Union.
The information provided on this podcast is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. For specific advice tailored to your situation, please consult a certified financial professional or licensed attorney. This is the FUNancial Podcast.
Yes, it is.
Presented by Sharefax Credit Union. I am your host, Paris Cremines.
And I am your host, Adam Evans. And we're excited about this podcast. This podcast is essentially going to be us talking to a bunch of different people that work in Cincinnati. We're going to learn a lot about their occupation and like the finance aspect of their job. And a lot of these people, they're going to be working in all types of different fields.
That's the thing that's most interesting to me is that we work in a building with such qualified individuals,
Absolutely.
Tons of professionals, and him and I are the two people with mics in front of our faces.
Yes.
We work for the marketing team. We
Yes.
are not math guys. We're not finance guys. We work with a lot of professionals. Sharefax Credit Union is full of professionals, one might say.
Yeah, well, every time I talk to someone every single day at Sharefax, I come away like mind blown by some of the random facts that they know about like the nitty gritty or some niche topic about their job.
Yeah.
But it's good that people that are working these actually like super important jobs, they know a lot about it. So
Yes, but that is sort of the point of us being on this podcast is that
we're going to learn.
we're going to learn, and we want it to be fun. We want it to be interesting. We want to bring on interesting people who we can look at finance through a different lens than just what is an index fund.
Yeah. Also, this is a great way to communicate with our membership about just different things going on at our credit union. For example, we have like a shred day coming up in early June.
Yep.
But things like that. So if we were ever to feel the need to update our membership about whatever's going on at our credit union, this would be a perfect way to do that rather than sending out an email for it to be lost or reading some fine print to somewhere. I mean, this is just so much easier to communicate a message.
Adam,
Yes.
what is a credit union? Tell the folks at home.
I'm so glad you asked, Paris. I'm so glad you asked. So credit union, it's essentially a bank, but it is not for profit. It's a not-for-profit institution. So anything that the credit union makes, all of its earnings, it goes back towards our members in the form of like lower fees or like lower rates on different loans, things like that.
Yes.
Sharefax has been around since 1960. They were originally founded through Ford. We were Ford's credit union.
Ford, the motor company.
Ford, the motor company, yes. But there was a Sharonville plant and a Fairfax plant, and you can put two and two together, and that makes Sharefax.
Yes. And
Yes.
then, yes.
So that's how Sharefax was created. But to become a member, back in the day, we were originally just for Ford, but we are not that now. You just need to be in our 12 counties.
So you're telling me it's not just my grandpa that can bank at a credit union?
I'm telling you that, dude.
You're saying that, dude?
We've evolved.
We have evolved. It's not just your grandpa that's going to bank at a credit union. We have all kinds of traditional banking options that you would find at a normal bank. I know myself personally, before I started working for a credit union, I felt like it was only lending. It was only like you financed your car, an auto loan, or shoot, I didn't even know that they did mortgages. We do mortgages.
We do.
We offer mortgages, but we have checking accounts and savings accounts, and one might argue, and maybe it's because I work for the marketing team of a credit union, but one might argue that their structure of our account system might be more beneficial. It's because you are a partial owner, you own a share in the company.
Yeah.
So that account that you have, let's say it's a savings account, can be broken up into multiple sort of like mini accounts under that one account number. So instead of having to, at a traditional bank, open up this account and has this account number, and instead of doing that, you can have the same or multiple savings accounts under that one savings account, if that makes sense. You following what I'm putting down?
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You putting
and on top of that, I'm going to lay some context on what you're putting down.
Please.
So for example, I bank at Sharefax, and I have multiple savings accounts for a bunch of different things. For example, when I was like 18 years old and I was getting my paychecks, I was like, I need to learn about budgeting. And I play a lot of Xbox, as most 18-year-olds do. So I had like an Xbox savings account where I would put like $20 in every time I got paid. And then I would just save up money for.
And how old are you now?
I'm 25.
And you still have it?
I do still have it. I don't use it for specifically Xbox anymore, but I could.
Use it for the 5 too.
Yes, I do.
Use it for the PS5.
Yes, I do. But it takes only $5 to become a member. So when you do become a member, you just put $5 in, and that $5 is your stake in Sharefax. So that is you becoming a stakeholder in Sharefax.
And it's not you. We're doing what we do for the member. It's not for a suit in a boardroom.
Correct.
Even though we do have a board of directors. And
we do. A bunch of board members. They're awesome people as well.
They're fantastic people, but they care about the members because they are members, because it's run by members. So that's kind of the main differentiator when you kind of come into a bank or a branch, is that you can feel like you have some possessiveness over the thing, which is kind of cool. And it's not just a
you're not a number.
You're not a number.
You're not a number.
You're a name, not a number.
Yeah. A big part of credit unions is it is so community driven. Like, we are doing so many things all the time in our different communities. Each one of our branches, they're involved in their local communities around. For example, like our Batavia branch, they're doing all kinds of stuff with like the Chick-fil-A event that just happened. Last year, we did a back to school bash event where we partnered up with some other local companies, and we were able to give out a bunch of free school supplies to a bunch of families. We're always looking to do stuff like that. So it's cool to be involved with someone that has your best interest at heart, and they're not just looking to make a bunch of money off of you.
Yeah, and we're a Cincinnati-based credit union. We don't have our stakeholders meetings in New York City or Los Angeles or wherever. Your money's safe because it's here. It's in Cincinnati. It's where you live, and it's where we're at. I'm glad that you brought up community. We have school debit cards. We have a lot of partnership with local high schools, which is a big thing that we love to highlight because we love being in those schools. We love our school partnerships. West Claremont High School.
Yeah.
Batavia. Or not yet, actually.
Not yet.
We would love to have a Batavia debit card.
Redact that.
Cut that. Batavia. Holler at us.
We have West Claremont.
Yep.
We have Mason.
We
have
Anderson.
Turpin. Then Milford. And then our newest one coming soon.
Breaking news.
Lebanon. Get on your feet.
Let's make some noise.
We'll have a Lebanon debit card coming soon. So that'll be very exciting. And then we're always looking for new debit cards, but it's really cool if you like live in these communities and you go to these schools and stuff like that, and you bank with Sharefax. And it's cool to just rep your
see it
school
out and about. Yep. Yeah, you're at the grocery store or whatever. You actually designed the Lebanon debit card. Let's give him some snaps.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. No, I'm blushing. I'm seriously blushing.
Let's give him a few snaps. A little bit about your hosts. My name is Parrish Cremeens, as I said. I'm on the marketing team. I do a lot of the design work. And I am not a financial guy, actually, at all. But I'm going to learn, and we're going to learn together.
Yes, we
all
will.
of us.
And I'm Adam Evans. I am also on the marketing team. I'm a marketing specialist. Paris is my boss, my lovely boss.
Right.
I went to UC. I have a marketing degree from UC. And I'm also very excited to do this. I love data stuff. I love learning about how people tick.
That's right.
Humans interest me so much because each one of them is so different. And you learn that through like how they spend their money and what they value and things like that. So it's going to be very interesting to learn about all these like different occupations all around Cincinnati, because all of them are so different.
And we are going to have some really fun guests on. So stick around, stay tuned for that, because we'll have some interesting people to talk to and some cool conversations to be had. But for now, You're stuck with him and I for this episode, unfortunately.
Yeah, just for him and I.
Unfortunately for you guys. But just us. The FUNancial Podcast is powered by Sharefax Credit Union. At Sharefax, we believe banking is about more than just finances. It's about community, connection, and being part of our members' life journey. But we do have some fun segments planned. So the first one that we have is our Not Financial Advice segment.
And what is not financial advice, Paris, if you don't mind telling the audience?
I would love to tell the audience.
Awesome.
NFA, if you might. Not
Sure.
financial advice is both a legal disclaimer and a segment because we are not financial professionals.
Do not listen to what we were about to say.
This is Adam and I's experiences throughout, whatever has happened recently in our lives that we would heavily suggest you don't follow.
Yes.
There's a lot to be learned about what not to do. And
Yes.
we're here to share what maybe you shouldn't do.
Yes, absolutely. I will get us started, actually, because I feel very passionate about what I'm about to share.
Floor is yours.
Okay, so for context, I am a big baseball fan. I'm the biggest baseball fan that I know for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
I nerd out about all of the statistics and everything. I am probably the only person that is my age that I know that understands what ex-WOBA is or things like that. Anyways, I'm a big baseball fan, and I got...
Can you explain to us what ex-WOBA is real fast? I'm sorry, I apologize, and then you can go back to your...
It is expected weighted on-base average.
Okay.
So it's essentially your weighted on-base average, but it uses expected stats to, you know what, this is
Nerd. Proceed
this
with
is
your...
not a path we probably need to go on. Anyways,
Anywho.
I got a signed Hunter Green jersey. Hunter Green is a pitcher for the Cincinnati Reds.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very good pitcher.
Yes, he is.
Very good pitcher.
Yes.
And I decided to get it professionally framed. Professionally framed. I wanted it framed and I wanted to hang it in my office. So
Yeah, consult the help of a professional, perhaps.
Yes, because if I did that myself, something might catch on fire or something will explode.
Electrocute you. There's risk of danger, sure.
There's risk of me touching a sharp object.
Yeah, and we can't have that.
No,
We took all the scissors out of your office.
yes, and the staples, everything.
And the staples.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
So I decided to get it professionally framed. So I went to my local framing store, right?
Yes.
So I walk in and I am so pumped to show them my brand new signed Hunter Green jersey. That is now my baby, right? So I go into the store and I show them this, and the lady that I'm talking to is the nicest lady like you will ever meet.
Yeah.
Like she is just
Older, younger.
She's like middle-aged. I don't want to guess.
Okay. Yeah. No, probably a good idea.
Probably.
Yeah,
she was very nice. She was so
Okay.
nice to me, and she was. I had no clue about anything about what framing is. Like what are the intricacies of framing? I didn't even know what I was asking for. I just said, please put this in a box, essentially. And she was like, well, we can do that for you.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to her about it. She's telling me all about these new jerseys that just came in that were signed that she boxed up.
Yeah.
And she was just over the moon. We were talking about hockey. We bonded over hockey. And she talked to me for about 15 minutes about the intricacies of framing.
She lives for framing.
Yes. So she then started telling me all about what I could do with mine, what she suggests. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
She was giving me like different options for like the color, like the matte in the background,
Yeah.
the trim around it or whatever.
Lighting? Did she talk to you about lighting?
She did not talk to me about lighting, which is very surprising because you will understand why in a second.
Okay. Yeah.
So we get to all of this, and I build out the Taj Mahal of frames for this jersey that is going to hang up in my office. And I do this, and she goes, okay, so after all of this, your total comes down to $660.
For frame?
Yes.
It's wood, right? It's not like stainless steel.
It's
like
wood. It's not made of titanium alloy
Yeah.
or
It's
obsidian.
carbon fiber material. It's
Yes.
bulletproof, Kevlar plated.
Yes, this isn't like military grade, like whatever.
Yeah.
So she said $660.
Yeah.
And I looked at her and she was so nice to me.
She's just smiling.
She's like, yeah, she was just smiling.
Yeah.
And I said yes. Because I couldn't
Swipe it.
I couldn't tell her no. She was so nice to me.
Yeah.
It would almost be embarrassing for me to say, "Oh, I don't want to pay for that." So I just ate it. You know, $660 is a lot. I paid
That's a lot.
$200 for the signed jersey. So
Can I ask you, how many people do you think it sits in your office? Our offices are kind of tucked in the corner. How many people do you think on a daily basis see it?
Me. It is probably just me. And I look at that signed frame every single day, and it is a reminder of me making better financial decisions in the future.
You should reconsider all of your life choices, actually, honestly, after that.
I did. Well, also, any salesperson that's watching this, go away. Please, I will buy whatever you are offering me.
She got you.
As long as you're nice to me. So, what about yours, Paris? Because now I just feel bad for myself.
I have a good one. Unfortunately for you, I'm not going to make you feel that much better because I didn't actually move forward with it.
Okay.
But it's enough that
so you're smarter than me.
But I'm kind of stuck with the consequences. So I have a brick like raised flower bed in my front yard that I hated. So I started ripping it out. I had used a sledgehammer and then I rented a jackhammer, which is a lot of fun.
Sure.
And
have you ever used a jackhammer before?
Before that?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No. I actually.
Did you know what you were doing? Did you have to like YouTube it?
No, my other neighbor, different neighbor.
Okay.
Than the story I was telling you about earlier.
Sure.
He works and he's a contractor. He works in construction.
Yeah.
So I had to like go over to his door and knock on the door.
Yeah.
It was really embarrassing.
How do I turn this on?
Hey, I work in marketing. I don't know how to use
So you got soft hands.
He's like, let me show you how it's done. Anywho, I put all of those bricks that I had ripped out, which was a shocking amount because it went all the way into the ground. There was like a concrete footer that it sat onto. So I got all the concrete out. I put it in a wheelbarrow. I took it back behind my shed thinking that I was going to hire a junk removal company.
Yeah.
And that they would come out and just haul it away. And it would be, that would be that. Well, this junk removal company that will remain nameless.
Unless you sponsor it. No,
unless you give us some money. They came out to do like free consultations.
Yeah.
They quoted me. I'd like you to guess actually. It's a lot of bricks.
Okay. I'm going to guess. I don't even know what like a good guess would be. I'm going to guess $400.
$1,200.
You're kidding me.
$1,200. They said that it was over 2 tons of bricks and that they'd have to bring out a second truck.
You are kidding. How big is this truck?
It was huge.
What?
But these fellas came out and they, first of all, the guy
$1,200. You said that?
Yeah. Well, so
oh my gosh,
the guy's the worst salesman on planet Earth also because he comes out and he goes, we actually don't have the space for it in our truck. We're coming at the end of our day. We thought it was like 4 or 5 bricks. So they were going to haul it away. Like they couldn't even haul it away at that time. They were like, we'll have to come back for all 2 tons of bricks. So now I just have a pile of bricks in my backyard. So I didn't pay the $1,200 because I just have bricks sitting in my backyard.
Well, maybe you could get like inspired one day and you just will build something in your backyard or something.
That's a good point. Maybe.
You'll just build like a little hut.
Probably not because I used a jackhammer on them. So they're like dust.
Oh.
So
yeah,
there's not really.
They're not like ideal bricks.
But I would recommend, not financial advice still, but I would recommend renting a jackhammer. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to use. Don't buy one.
No. Yeah, that sounds fun though.
Yeah. We have another segment planned.
Yes, we do.
That could be a lot of fun called Guess the Transaction. Guess the Transaction. Adam and I, we're going to test out some of these segments, by the way. We're going to kind of maybe move through a couple of them while it's him and I. We'll have some fun. And
some of them will stick. Some of them won't.
Some of them won't. Some of them might not.
Some of them will be fun to us.
That's true.
And that might not be fun to everyone else because we are twisted.
So this is Guess the Transaction. The rules of this are simple. I have a transaction that I have picked out from my previous week of transactions. Adam.
Yes.
You have a transaction picked out, do you not?
I do.
You do. Okay, so we have 10 guesses each to guess the other person's transaction.
Yes.
And after the 10th guess, you guess what I spent this money on. I'm going to give you the total, and then we're gonna take your guesses, okay?
Really quickly, please. I don't know if we introduced our lovely VP of marketing, Lisa, who is off camera. She does have a mic.
Yes, she does.
So in case Paris and I were to ever say anything dumb,
put our foot in our mouth.
Yeah, put our foot in our mouth, etc.
Yes.
She will come in and put a skibosh, or however you'd say it.
Top brass will come down and let us know.
But in this case, she will be helping us with keeping track of how many questions are asked and things of that nature.
Yes.
So yes. But I do have a transaction. Are you wanting to guess mine first, or would you like me to guess yours?
I'll go first. You went first last time.
Okay.
If that's fine with you.
That's fine with me.
Okay, so my total is $135.74 U.S. current dollars in cents.
$135. Okay. It's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
That is enough for a fancy dinner for multiple people.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to stray away from that. Is this a service?
No.
Is it food?
No.
Oh, no. Okay. Is this entertainment?
God, I hope not. No.
No.
I'd say no.
It's not entertainment. It's not food, and it's not a service.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this an object?
Yes.
It's an object. Okay.
What are we at?
4. And I feel like I've gone absolutely nowhere. So this isn't like is this something online?
I think you could order it online, yeah, but I didn't. I did not. I went in person.
This isn't a question. I'm just thinking out loud. So this is not like a subscription service.
Is that a question?
That's not a question. I wanted a freebie looking at your face. So it's not a
We're going to count that, by the way.
No, don't count it, dude. Okay, so so this is an object. This isn't like, dude, I'm kind of at a loss.
Mm-hmm. Just take a guess. Just start guessing.
Is this for like a trip?
No.
I don't even know where I was going with that.
How many questions are we at?
6.
6?
6. Jeez. Is this just for you?
No. No.
Okay. Is this for your dog?
That's a great guess, but no.
Oh my gosh. It's not just for you, you said?
It is not just for me.
Okay. It's an object, it's not a service, it's not food. Is it something for your house?
Yes.
Okay, what am I at?
9.
9?
Oh, God.
So I have, oh my God.
So you've gotten, what you have is that it's an object in my house.
Is this something you can sit on
You could.
comfortably?
No.
I have one more question.
No.
I have to guess?
You have to guess.
Oh man, my head was thinking this was like some kind of like lawn furniture or something. But this is not lawn furniture, clearly. These would be some very expensive bocce balls. They're probably not.
What's a bocce ball?
They're like little lawn bowling or something. I think. Maybe.
Is that what they are? I don't know.
Is that what bocce balls are? Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess. I don't know, like a big toy for your dog Hans.
No, it's not. $135 toy for my dog.
I don't know. This is like the greatest toy of all time, man. If it lights up.
This you were never going to get it. I went to a lovely place in Kenwood called the Container Store, and I purchased 6 containers.
Are you kidding me?
I swear to God. they're like drawers that fit. I have a very small house. I have a very small bedroom, and we removed a dresser out of there.
Okay.
So we have more space. So we bought these containers that would fit underneath our bed.
Yeah.
That are drawers for our clothes.
Okay.
The Container Store. I had no idea there were so many containers.
I didn't know there were so many containers that like a store could just be named the Container Store.
Well, now you know.
Now I know.
Now you know. Please go ahead.
All right. So this transaction that I had was $62.33.
$2.33. Okay. Is it a clothing item?
No.
Can you eat it?
No.
Not a clothing item. You can't eat it. Is it an experience?
Yes.
Yes. So, is it a physical location?
Yes.
Okay. Is it downtown?
No.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Did you do it by yourself?
No.
No.
But the $62 was just me.
Right.
Yes.
So you weren't paying for other people.
No.
That doesn't count.
That does not count. That was a freebie question.
Okay,
Freebie context.
Thanks. What am I at?
6.
6. Shoot. Let's go with. Is it food?
No.
Did I already ask that? I feel like I might have asked that.
I think that was your second question.
I think it was. That's fine. We'll count it.
Josh is shaking his head.
That's fine. Is it? Or it's not close. It's not. Are you? Have you done it yet, or were you buying?
Yes.
Ahead of time. You've done it.
Yes.
You were there. Did you do it this weekend?
No. It
What
was
am I
like
at?
2 weeks ago.
9.
All right, shoot. We'll do a half court here. Is it? It's an experience. It's in the Cincinnati area. Dang, man. I don't know. Is it sports related?
Yes.
Is it the arena football thing you were telling me about? The Cincinnati arena football team?
No, it is not the Cincy Slingers.
Oh, the Cincy Slingers. What is it?
I played 18 holes with my buddies.
Oh, shoot. All right, that's a really good one. That's a really good one.
Thank you, dude. Thank you.
And that's Guess the Transaction.
That is Guess the Transaction.
Snaps.
Thank you all for going along with the ride for that one. I mean, that was a doozy.
Snaps. Okay. What we got next? We have Fraud Watch. Fraud is a very prevalent thing that that happens in our world, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Also, unfortunately, financial institutions, credit unions also are not immune to seeing that happen. So we like to keep people educated. We like to keep people informed, so that way they can prevent scams and catch the fraudsters where they hide in the shadows.
Yes, and we will find them.
And we will find them. I'd like to talk about a specific one that I think is pretty relevant because the job market can be a little rough and tedious for some people.
Yeah.
And that's employment scams. Employment scams, I think if anybody's been on the job hunt for longer than 2 weeks, has run into some job posting that they thought they were really excited about. It's like a remote job with like really nice pay and awesome benefits. And it almost sounds just slightly too good to be true. You know, no degree required, that kind of thing. Well, chances are that's a scam. Employment scams are devious because they prey on people's want for a job, their want to find a successful income.
Yeah.
They're going after two things. They can go after your money in ways like they might ask for your direct deposit information before you've even started a day at the job, which doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
Things like giving you a check and saying, oh, we accidentally gave you too much on that check. Please send us this amount back. But one important thing to know is that a check hold and a check clearing are two different things. A check hold can be dropped off of a check and the check hasn't cleared yet. And so you might see that and think, oh, well, this is legitimate. I'm going to send that money back. Well, if the check bounces, well, then you're on the hook for that amount. That's something we've seen before, but they also want your data.
Yes.
I've seen somewhere they, matter of fact, when I was applying for jobs, I came across one where they asked for my social security number on the application.
Me too.
For what? Right? Like they're not doing a background check on you before you've had a single interview. That's an employment scam. So stay vigilant. Look out for the red flags. If something feels too good to be true, it might be too good to be true. Yeah. Adam, you have one?
Yeah, mine is rather more simple, but it's something that we see every single day.
Sure.
A lot of people run into this stuff all the time. It's a very relevant and common form of like a fraud. It's spoofing and phishing. So spoofing is essentially the act of like disguising like an email or like a phone number or like a sender name or something like that to someone that you are very familiar with or something like that.
Yep.
And us at Sharefax, we are constantly doing training on phishing and spoofing to make sure that we're always staying on top of it so that our data and our members' data are constantly protected.
Yeah.
But essentially, spoofing, they're trying to trick you into thinking that you're talking to someone that you're already comfortable with, and then they'll make the email address the exact same thing, but they'll change like one character to make it look a little different or something like that.
Yep.
And then they'll use this stuff to try to trick you into giving them information, very private information, to get you to send money to them or stuff like that. So
And it can be very convincing.
Very convincing. It's pretty scary sometimes. But phishing essentially is the actual crime of using spoofing to then go ahead and do whatever they're trying to get you to do.
A bass?
No, it isn't. Well, it depends on how you spell it.
Yeah, it's true.
But
PH.
I have a pretty good real world example of this. I coach high school basketball, and I got a email from our athletic director asking me if I had time to talk later that day, which was very out of the blue. But it looked like it came from an email that I email quite often.
Yeah.
And I sent him an email immediately because I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And he emailed me back and was like, yeah, would you happen to be able to send me gift cards? And I said, how many?
How many do you want? I'm on my way right now.
I'm just kidding. I did not send any gift cards, obviously, because I'm trained. I'm a well-trained
you're
Sharefax employee.
You're trained.
But I immediately knew that was completely fraudulent, and I was almost a victim of phishing or spoofing. So,
and we want to emphasize, it's easy to fall for these.
Absolutely.
It's not the smartest people on planet Earth can fall for these. They can be very intricate. There's no shame in admitting that you've fallen for one. It's better to immediately do something about it. Go get some help. Reach out to Sharefax. If someone's calling your phone, which we would like to mention,
yes.
we've actually run into spoofing since you brought it up.
Yep.
People have as of late been spoofing Sharefax's phone number and asking for members' account numbers and information in online banking logins. We won't ask you those things over the phone, mainly because if you're a member with the financial institution, we have that information. So if you suspect that is happening, please hang up, or if somebody asks you for your information, please hang up and call the actual Sharefax number, because we're here to help, and we want to keep everyone's money as safe as possible.
Absolutely.
So keep your eyes peeled for that.
There's fraudsters out there. I mean, these fraudsters, they're very intelligent people. On the inverse side, they will call us and they'll spoof some of our members' numbers as well. So it sounds like it'll come through and it'll look like the number that our member typically would call us from, but it's not actually them. So we are constantly doing different security, asking as many questions as possible just to make sure that our members' money and information is as safe as possible all the time. So it is very important to make sure you're not giving out any of your information unless you 100% know that it is us.
They call us Share Fort Knox. Come on.
Give me some.
It's the bottom of the ninth. Sharefax with a commanding lead. Klain settles in. Here's the pitch.
Best feeling in baseball? Crushing a home run. That's the kind of win you want with your home loan. Hi, I'm Matt McClain, and I'm a Sharefax member, which means I get great rates and a process that's as easy as a soft one, right down the middle. Hit a home run on your home loan with Sharefax Credit Union.
All right. Let's move on to something more fun. I've been looking forward to this. These are headlines.
Yes.
We have headlines. We have outrageous headlines that have been happening all about the United States that are financial related that, I don't know, we just think are funny. So this is one of them. Where would you like to go first? I went first last time. You, please.
Can I please throw you a curveball?
Throw it.
This is not...
And I'm taking it.
This is not American.
Oh, okay.
This is some worldwide business.
Okay.
So this is a article that I found in the New York Times. It is written by Francesca Regalado and Kyoko Natoya.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, thank you. This is pretty unbelievable.
Okay.
So here's the headline. A Japanese city received 21 gold bars with instructions. Fix your water pipes.
Whoa.
Yes.
What?
So a unknown, undisclosed donor randomly sent the mayor of Osaka essentially 21 gold bars, which is the equivalent of $3 million to fix their water pipes, the city's water pipes.
What?
It's unbelievable. I could not believe when I was reading this.
Does it say how heavy? How many did you say? 21 gold bars?
It is 21 gold bars. It weighs about as much as an airline passenger's checked bag allowance would be. So like 50 pounds.
Am I crazy for feeling like 21 gold bars would be heavier than that?
I'm going to be honest, dude. I've never seen like a gold bar in my life.
That's the difference between you and I.
Yeah.
So
you're balling. You're big balling.
That's crazy. Not balling quite as much as that guy. That is wild.
Yeah. So
what did they do? Did they fix the water pipes?
So the mayor said that they were going to honor his request to actually fix the water system. Apparently,
Got to.
But Osaka, I did more research. We do research here at Sharefax Credit Union.
Yes, we do.
The water at Osaka, like the water piping, it is very old. It is like one of the oldest in Japan. It is like most of the area is like 40 years old of like these water pipes.
Whoa.
Yeah, and there's been like a lot of complaints about like high amounts of chlorine. Like you can smell chlorine in the water.
Oh.
So yeah, but apparently Osaka has been replacing about 30 miles worth of water pipes each year.
Yeah.
But this would cover about 350.
Oh.
Yeah, so it would cover a lot, but there was still, I think it said there would still need to be 1,100 miles of like water piping to be replaced.
Oh. What does that translate to in gold bars?
Like at least 100. Don't ask me to do math, dude. Like 100 roughly, maybe. I don't know.
We're marketing guys.
Yeah, we're marketing guys.
We don't
know.
But
I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, that is massively interesting. That is wild. Well, shout out Osaka. We hope that you get better water soon.
We do.
We don't have the gold bars to send you, unfortunately.
I don't have the gold bars to send you. I am too busy spending my money on expensive frames.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that is not financial advice.
No.
Are you ready for this?
Correct. Yes.
This is from the Department of Justice website, the
DOJ.
white collar crime page.
Okay.
This is a press release published Thursday, May 14th, 2026. For immediate release from the U.S. Attorney's Office in the District of Massachusetts, former director of food services for Plymouth Public Schools pleads, mouthful, guilty to stealing food, pun intended, and equipment for side businesses. Okay? That's wild, but stick with me here.
Sticking.
The guy stole food and commercial kitchen equipment from the school district for his private business called the Snack Shack in Sandy Neck Beach. If I gave you 1,000 guesses to guess the city name, I don't think you'd be able to do it. Patrick Van Cott, 64, of Sandwich, Massachusetts.
No.
Yeah. He has a sandwich shop in Sandwich, Massachusetts. He pleaded guilty to 1 theft of concerning programs receiving federal funds and 2 counts of wire fraud, which are pretty big. Those are pretty big things. They carry up to 10 years for one and $250,000 in fines, and 20 years and $250,000. So he's facing 30 years and $500,000 in total. His haul was 2 $2,200 refrigerators, 1 $3,950 two-door freezer, 2 12-inch hot plates, a 24-inch griddle, a char grill, a fryolator, shelving, a sandwich prep table, a convection oven, and hanging chalkboards. He also took snacks, paper goods, coffee, food products, and other miscellaneous items. And additionally, get this, he asked the cafeteria workers to slice at least 9 pounds of deli turkey and 4.5 pounds of deli ham in the snack so he could sell in the snack shack.
I don't understand how people like can just do this and expect to just get off scot-free.
Well, that's the most like interesting part of this whole thing when I think about it is like when did the Roman Empire fall?
Yeah. Like what was the final domino?
Yeah.
Like wait, one of our ladles are missing.
Yeah.
Ladles.
Ladle.
What am I saying?
Who was the whistleblower on this whole thing?
I don't know. Maybe they were just very hungry.
But like clearly, I mean, this is the Department of Justice. Like, was the FBI doing a stakeout, pun intended, of the snack shack?
Nice.
Thanks, dude. Like, were they there with like, and then the final straw was he walked in with 9 pounds of deli turkey, and they were like, move.
No, not the turkey. Get him, boys. Yeah. They all just pile on him like a football dog pile.
Choppers come in.
Yeah.
That would be really hilarious.
That is unbelievable, though.
I thought it was crazy. Like the headline's not that wild, but I think it's crazy. And I wonder how serious he thought it was at the time.
Yeah.
I bet he thinks it's pretty serious now.
Yeah, probably. He's going to have a lot of time to think about what he's done.
Pretty serious. Well,
that is crazy.
Viewers, thanks for joining us for the first episode.
Yeah, thank you.
I think that'll do it for episode 1 here.
I think so too.
We'll go ahead and wind down. Be sure to follow us on our social medias,
Yes.
Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, if you feel so inclined. YouTube, and TikTok. And make sure to get other episodes of this podcast as they release on everywhere you would get your normal podcast, Apple Music, Spotify, and YouTube as well. On to the disclaimer. The information provided on this podcast is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute personal, financial, investment, legal, or tax advice. Views expressed by the hosts or guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of Sharefax Credit Union. For specific advice tailored to your situation, please consult a certified financial professional or licensed attorney. Listeners are responsible for verifying the information and seeking professional advice before making decisions based on the content of this podcast. Sharefax Credit Union is federally insured by the National Credit Union Administration, NCUA, and is an equal housing lender.